Every time. And we bust it up, watch it hype. Watch it. Ha! Bad. Anyway, them see me, make gun, them a chat. Bad. Busting up the place with my style. Bad. What kind of thing that style where we fling?
Having trouble with my internet. It's dropping in my bedroom and the kitchen.
Problem in your internet is your Wi-Fi. You see, things like the size of your house, the building materials you use, like concrete walls, whether you have multiple floors. And let's not forget the distance between your modem and your devices, like your computer, your phone, TV. All these have an effect on the quality and the strength of your Wi-Fi.
How do you know this stuff?
You need to check Telem. They have mesh devices that allow you to create your own smart Wi-Fi network to cover your entire home. It's a few small devices working together like a team to cover your entire house with strong Wi-Fi signal. Super easy. Here, I get one from Telem today. Download the app from your phone app store, plug in the device, and plug into the modem. When light blinks blue, it's ready to pair via the app. Go to app, click next, and follow the instruction. Place a second device where you need coverage. Boom. Now you're covered. Telem makes it super easy. They offer convenient payment plans of just $12 a month. And my guy, and if you opt to get the fiber plan, they'll come and install it for you. Guess what? For free.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna get my smart Wi-Fi plan today.
Hey, let's do this thing.
Today self.
Get your smart Wi-Fi from Telem today.
Welcome to Morning Live.
God, Jesus Christ. Good morning. Happy Monday to all of you beautiful people out there. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Monday. It's just a real Monday morning for us. Jesus Christ. It's whatever.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing about live TV. I hope everything is okay. Hope you had a good weekend. I hope the rain didn't do too much to you. Yeah.
Yeah, the rain definitely did enough to me. But yeah, I'm good. Everything's good. I'm still waking up, so I hope you guys out there are probably in a much better state than me right now.
Some bad news for a young man yesterday, though. So Hailey going to give you the story.
Why do I gotta give it first? All right, let's get into it. Shooting incident at Kimshaw Beach, Simpson Bay. The police force of St. Martin KPSM is currently investigating a shooting incident that took place just after 10 p.m. on Sunday, October 12th, 2025 at Kimshaw Beach in Simpson Bay. At the end of the incident, the Central Police Dispatch directed several patrol units and ambulance personnel to the location where they encountered a male victim suffering from a gunshot wound to his abdomen. Ugh. Sorry, I'm having like tongue-tied this morning. The victim received the first aid treatment on the scene from the ambulance personnel and was subsequently transported to the SSMC in critical but stable condition. Detectives from the Criminal Investigation Department are actively investigating this incident. The police force is urging anyone who may have information about this shooting to contact KPSM at +1721 542 222 extension 204 or 205 or the anonymous tip line at 9300 or visit the Phillipsburg Police Station to provide information in person.
And Kimshaw is located in Simpson. It's in Colby, not in Simpson Bay.
Technically, it's like it's that weird gray area where you're like kind of in Simpson Bay, kind of in Colby. It's Welfare Road, technically.
Yeah, just before the bridge.
Yeah.
All right. In some other news, the coalition of local contractors, consultants, and architects and heavy equipment operators have written to the Council of Ministers of St. Martin, Copy and Parliament, and the local media to express growing concern about the lack of follow-through on commitments made earlier this year regarding local participation in the National Recovery Program, NRPB, and World Bank funded projects. In their letter dated October 9, 2025, the coalition reminded government that during the public procurement information session of June the 17th, the World Bank procurement manager of Latin America and the Caribbean, Jean-Jacques Verdu, announced two key measures to promote local inclusion. One, civil works contracts would require 30% of local employment, and a tender criteria would be adjusted to account for local development through the hiring of local staff, training, and transfer of know-how. The coalition noted that these measures were to be implemented in July of 2025 and were welcomed as a positive step forward towards ensuring St. Martin professionals could participate meaningfully in the island's recovery projects. However, the group says that the most recent tender published in September 2025, including bids for gyms, sports facilities, and solid waste disposal supervision, do not reflect these commitments. None of these new documents include a 30% local employment requirement or evaluation points for local participation and knowledge transfer. The coalition warned that the inconsistency creates uncertainty without the construction and engineering sector. While public statements suggested a more inclusive direction, the official tender documents continued under the previous model, the letter stated, adding that the clear policy position is needed so that the intent is transparency and consistently applied. These conditions effectively shut out small and medium-sized St. Martin firms from competing, the coalition wrote, emphasizing that the island's contractors are capable of quality project delivery but continue to face systematic injustice. Okay, that's interesting. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we got more Morning Live. Stay with us.
A new day begins. The sun rises over St. Martin, bringing new energy, new possibilities. This island was built on resilience, progress, and the strength of its people. Our connection is what moves us forward. It links our communities, our businesses, our families. From the heart of the island to the shores beyond, we've connected St. Martin. From every street to every home, this network was built for St. Martin by St. Martin hands. Connection isn't just about signals, it's about people. This is your island and your network recharged. Proudly local, we're here for today, tomorrow, and every milestone ahead.
Welcome back.
Yes, guys, that's right. And I got another story for you right now. In Marigot, today the island of St. Martin is preparing to tantalize taste buds once again as it announces the 5th annual Festival de Gastronomie, taking place November 11th to 22nd, 2025. Organized by the St. Martin Tourism Office Bureau, the beloved culinary celebration brings together chefs, food lovers, and travelers from across the Caribbean and beyond for nearly 2 weeks of flavor, creativity, and cultural pride. This year's featured ingredient, passion fruit, promises to inspire inventive menus, colorful cocktails, and unforgettable dishes that highlight St. Martin's tropical flair. More than just a competition, the festival is lively tribute to the island's rich culinary heritage and its growing reputation as the gastronomic capital of the Caribbean. A taste of what's to come. Media dinner at Barati. To mark the countdown to the festival, a special media dinner that was held today at the Barati restaurant in Marigot, bringing together journalists, chefs, and tourism officials for an exclusive preview of this year's theme. Guests were treated to a multi-course menu showcasing passion fruit in creative and unexpected forms, offering a first glimpse of the flavors that will define the 2025 edition. The evening also served as a platform for the St. Martin Tourist Bureau to share updates on the expanded festival program and to highlight the event's continued role in promoting local gastronomy, hospitality, and culture. a celebration of taste and talent. The festival opens with a Taste of Sunrise seaside breakfast on November 9th, followed by the official launch of the event in Grand Cas on November 10th. The island's iconic dining street transformed into a pedestrian culinary promenade filled with live music, aromas, and island rhythm. From November 11 onward, restaurants across the French side will offer special discovery menus centered around passion fruit while packed with scheduled activities that unfold. Wine pairings, four-hands dinner, mixology shows, children workshops, and the ever-popular barbecue and food truck competitions. The heart of the festivities, the Village de la Gastronomie and Marigo's Waterfront, will return on November 14th to 15th with more than 30 stands offering tastings, cooking, demos, and live entertainment. Entrance is just €5, inviting everyone to savor the best of St. Martin's cuisine.
It was pretty cool. I went to the press invitation that they had on Saturday, and that's where they spoke about the, let's say, competition, but yet it's for people to just have an excuse to eat with the different restaurants that are participating and the different chefs, local chefs, that are participating for this wonderful event. All right. In some other news, Prime Minister Messalina, 15 years of resilience. St. Martin continues to rise no matter the storm. As St. Martin commemorates the 15th anniversary of 10-10-10, Prime Minister Dr. Luc Messalina has praised the extraordinary resilience of St. Martin people, affirming that even amid the passage of Tropical Storm Jerry and the challenges of building a young country, the island's strength and unity continue to shine through. Today we celebrate not only a milestone in our political history, but its unshakable spirit of our people, Prime Minister Messalina declared. 15 years ago, St. Martin embraced a new beginning, standing proudly as a self-governing country within the Kingdom of the Netherlands. Through our journey has been marked by challenges, our resolve remains firm, and St. Martin continues to rise no matter the storm, said Prime Minister. Despite the inclement weather brought by Tropical Storm Jerry, Prime Minister Messalina emphasized that the people of St. Martin will still take time to honor one another and reflect on how far the country has come. As we celebrate this 15th year anniversary of our Constitutional Day, we do some recognition of every citizen, each worker, each student, parent, and elder who contribute daily to the progress of our beloved country. Together, we form the heart and soul of St. Martin. The Prime Minister noted that the official 15th anniversary celebration will take place today, Monday, providing an opportunity for the community to unite in gratitude, reflection, and renewed determination. Prime Minister Dr. Luc Messalina also extended heartfelt appreciation to the forefathers and pioneers who laid the groundwork for St. Martin's autonomy. We stand on the shoulders of those whose courage and vision gave life to an idea of self-determination, he said. Their sacrifices and foresight made this day possible. While there is still much work to be done, we honor their legacy and continue to build a country that is just inclusive and resilient. Reflecting on the country's progress, Dr. Messalina highlighted that every challenge, whether environmental, economic, or social, has tested but not broken St. Martin's spirit. Okay, so happy 10-10-10. Just so that you're not confused, Friday was actually the 10th of October. But because of how the Mondays fall, they decided to do it every single time the second week in October.
Kind of like what they do for Easter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Something like that. All right, cool. Former President Barack Obama said that there comes a point when statute of limitations on excuses expires. An iteration of the current government of St. Martin took office on May 3rd, 2024. That date started the clock. Even with a second election in 2024, by the 12th month mark on May 3rd, 2025, measures should already have been visible. At this point, with continuity after the snap election, at least one life-changing structural reform should already be approved or under execution. But beyond this stage, the reflex to say, "but you were there for 4 years," stops being an argument. It becomes a habit. It is fair, in debate, for ministers and their supporting MPs to remind former office holders of unfinished work. Accountability does not expire with a change of government, and history remembers. Every administration inherits, and calling attention to those realities is legitimate. But governing is not commenting. Once the oath is taken, responsibility shifts to the current team. The files on the desk become theirs, the deadlines theirs, and the results, good or bad, also theirs. After the first year, public patience turns into expectation. The refrain of "you had 4 years" sounds defensive rather than factual. Effective leadership treats government as a relay, not a rewind, and credibility grows by correcting records. You can remind while correcting, but you have to ensure that you are actually correcting. To be fair, the government has a few small wins on the board, tightened a process here, launched a pilot there, cleared a backlog in one area, but nothing that moves the needle of life. Bills are still heavy, rent is still high, GB is still a strain, basic services still feel slow. Credit where due, yet people measures progress by what changes in their homes and wallets, not by announcements or ribbon cuttings. If after a year a government cannot clearly show how it is improving quality of life, it needs to take ownership and stop leaning on the "you had 4 years" crutch. The people were judged, and the jury of the past 4 years, they already passed sentence. Now the current government is on trial. It will start and end with the cost of living.
Very nice.
Thank you.
You remind me of your debate days.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That was my first time reading that too.
You
So
went in. I like it.
I did, man.
It's a nice editorial. Commercial break. When we come back, we got your horoscope.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm calling my heart, calling my heart, calling my
Here
heart.
in St. Martin, we take pride in our island and want the world to see us, to hear us, and to dream about us.
Yeah, it's here, certainly. Oh my God, this gotta be the first place with these now. Yeah, this is it. Can I get this one printed, please?
Of course, let me get it ready for you. Here you go.
Thank you, bro. Like, this was really quick and I appreciate it because I'm on the run. Have a good one.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Yes, folks, that's right. We are back, and we are back with the horoscopes for you guys on this lovely Monday.
Starting off with John.
Yes, John, you ready? You listening, John? John is the best producer ever. We're so lucky to have him. All right, Aries, you've waited a year for love planet Venus to return to Libra and your 7th house of partnerships, and the day has finally arrived. Between now and November 6th, you're not just catching feelings, you're pitching them too. And when you step up to the plate, you're guaranteed a high romantic batting average. Couples who have been struggling can arrive at a diplomatic resolution with the charming planet in cooperative Libra, but balancing the scales isn't just about dividing everything 50-50. Find your respective sweet spots and resolve to get it to 100%.
Taurus, starting today, it won't take much nudging to convince you to prioritize self-care. Your ruling planet, beautifying Venus, runs her annual marathon through Libra and your 6th house, as well as being and service until November the 6th. Treat your body like the temple it is, Taurus, and handle whatever slipped through the cracks, like your yearly checkups and a long overdue massage. Since Venus is the pleasure planet, find joy in preparing meals with whole foods and eating the rainbow of colorful produce. Squeeze outdoor exercise into your warmish days. They won't be there for much longer.
Not bad. Gemini, romance takes center stage starting now as a beloved planet Venus scatters rose petals in your passionate, luxurious 5th house. Until November 6th, Cupid casts you in the lead role of his fairy tale. Playing that part could require a costume change, the excuse you've been waiting for to touch up your highlights or shop for fall fashions. It can help you to situate yourself where people treat you more like the star than a backup dancer. Interactive gems shine brighter when you have an appreciative crowd. Attached? This is a sweet cycle for making your loved life a priority. Plan more special time together, rescheduling friends and hiring as many baby and pet sitters as needed.
Oh, that's nice.
Not bad.
Cancer, swept up in the tsunami of warm, fuzzy feelings, Cancer. Thank Venus for the rush. Until November the 6th, the planet of armor hosts a homecoming parade through Libra and your sentimental 4th house. After scrolling nostalgically through favorite photos, get back in touch with your old festival buddy or favorite cousin overseas. Single, revive the situationship that could have been more creatively. This Venus cycle focuses you on your favorite target. Home sweet home. Make a budget, collect fabric and paint samples, and turn your digs into a crab castle of your dreams. Make time for your nearest and dearest, who probably won't take "I'm too busy" for an answer.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
All right, Leo, why say it so simply, Leo, when there are so many colorful phrases and clever emojis to use? Starting today, Venus turns up the volume on your creative and flirtatious self-expression. Wordplay is foreplay as the planet of love and beauty struts through Libra and your loquacious third house until November 6th. If you don't fancy yourself a poet, make a playlist. Keep an open mind when it comes to new connections, whether romantic or professional. What begins as an intellect-sparking friendship could evolve into something much more dynamic over the next few weeks. Single, with Venus in this digital sector, tap that app.
Tap that app.
Tap that app.
Tinder. Go with
Oh
your
my God,
Tinder.
swipe. Yo, this is such a swiping culture, I swear.
Yeah, I know. Virgo, those fall sale racks may be irresistible to your discriminating eye as decent Venus heads into luxurious Libra until November the 6th. But rather than spending indiscriminately, make a budget and figure out what belongs in your closet and what should remain on your wish list. With the love planet part in your self-worth sector, make sure you're valuing yourself and that the people in your life are too. It is time for a conversation about boundaries. Diplomatic Venus helps you articulate your position with love and grace.
Nice. All right, Libra, take a strut down the cosmic catwalk. As your celestial ruler, radiant Venus, beams into Libra until November 6th, your presence lights up every room. Make no apologies for spending a little extra time and maybe some money on your appearance. This annual visit from Venus brings bucket loads of style, inspiration, and the confidence to put yourself into the public eye. As principled Libra, you might use this surge for higher purposes, like putting your face in front of as an important cause.
Scorpio, slowing down is sexy as Venus drifts into Libra and enchantingly esoteric waters of your 12th house today. Trying to force results, on the other hand, will feel like thrashing out in the waves. If it feels like you're drowning, allow someone to throw you a raft. No, surrender doesn't mean easily to Scorpios, but opening yourself to the unknown can bring miraculous opportunities between now and November the 6th. You don't have to give up all control. Just let reality get blurry as you lose yourself in fantasy. If you write or make art or music, try meditation to access a deeper flow state.
Yeah, sometimes that's what we need. All right, Sagittarius, people loving Venus canters into Libra and your collaborative 11th house, making socializing for fun, profit, and world betterment your top priority. Between now and November 6th, you'll be less interested in your usual rugged individualist shtick and then more in the meeting, greeting and mingling with people who spark your sapiosexual side. Even platonically, you'll be drawn to innovative, idealistic circles, just your type, and maybe invited into some elite groups. You could find yourself commandeering the vast platform, so think about how to finesse your messaging. The goal isn't simply to be heard, you want connection.
Capricorn, seamlessly blending business and pleasure isn't just a pipe dream between now and November the 6th. As enchanting Venus struts through Libra and your 10th house of success, your relatable charisma is your not-so-secret weapon. Keeping things light and friendly at work will revitalize your connections and win you support that could advance a pet project. Even when you're off the clock and unwinding with your favorite people, you might just stumble on some career-related projects you could do together. Talk about a win-win.
That sounds like that was a good reading.
Yeah.
All right, Aquarius. Love knows no limits as Venus swings into amorous Libra with your worldly 9th house until November 6th. Single water bearers could catch the right kind of feelings by casting a wider net. Suddenly age, background, religion, perhaps even gender won't matter a bit. It's all about palpable, soulful connection. Couples can rediscover their own deep ties, but you may have to mix things up to get out of your well-worn groove. A romantic getaway, even a night in a boutique hotel with nothing to do but enjoy each other's presence is a good place to start.
Pisces, whether you're single or happily hooked up, the time to rip for taking a passionate plunge with the love interest or partner. You can thank romantic Venus for that extra heat. Between now and November the 6th, she's embarking on her annual journey through Libra and your sexy 8th house. Attraction won't just be a skin deep. You have an opportunity to merge on a profound sound level, just the way that Pisces likes it. This is also a great time to advance a joint venture, whether creatively or financially. As per usual, your intuition is your best guide.
Nice, nice, nice.
All right. For
Nice
this
readings.
week, I know for sure that it's going to be the 10-10-10 celebration. They have a parade that's taking place right now.
Ooh.
And they have some speeches that's going to be taking place a little later on today. So be mindful of the traffic out there, people.
Yeah. All right, all right.
What you doing this week?
Well, couple of things I got going on. Beer garden tonight. I have Thirsty Pirate on Wednesday. It's kind of been a quiet week. Like last week was quiet because of the weather and stuff. I
So now
might
it's
be
getting back in the groove.
yeah, getting back into the groove, getting back into the work routine. I think I might be at Toppers this week too. I'm not too
This was
sure.
the toppers. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like waiting for like schedules and everything. But you know me, I'm on call. I'm all over. I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time. So you got to catch me when you do. But it's also, we got some birthday shouties, you know. We have some retroactive ones from the weekend that I wanted to take care of too. I wanted to say happy heavenly birthday to one of my best friends, and we miss him so much, Francis. We miss you, Chef Francis from Palapa. And then we've got some birthdays from today and yesterday. Happy birthday to Joel. His Facebook name is Joe Dog Piper. We are also happy birthday to AUC student Cigar Camerouge. We also have happy birthday to Alex, Francis's older brother, today. A couple of other people. Also happy birthday to my Aunt Martina and my grandfather, who's celebrating 90 years. It's amazing.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's
that
great.
is
Like
nice.
my grandfather, you know, he's a pioneer pilot. He's really done a lot for the flight and the aviation scene in the Caribbean, and it's such a privilege to be, you know, his granddaughter and to like look up to him and to be a part of this legacy. So happy birthday to you, Opa, and happy birthday to you, Tati Tina. I'm supposed to be seeing them afterwards, so it should be nice.
Nice.
Doing like a casino-themed birthday party.
Oh, nice.
So cute. Yeah, and yeah, unfortunately I don't have more Facebook birthdays, but if you guys ever have a birthday shout out or just want to like have a shout out on air, feel free to reach us out, man, and we'll shout you out. Shouties
Yeah.
are shouties. We'll put you on, man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. You have a safe one. We should be back on Wednesday. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Take care, guys.